Good morning, good evening, good nights. What's going on? Make sure you like and subscribe. It should be the first thing that you do if you haven't done it already. And let's get this show on the road. So far we're off to okay start for the year. Why are we echoing? How about now? Is that better? Did we fix the echo? Echo, echo, echo. All right. Let's keep a nice balance here of everything. And make sure we're good. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Talk about romantic. That's what this is sounding like. Oh, it's got the nice thumbnail. How does it look on the vertical? Ooh. Give myself a like. Why not? Why not? Show some love. No diddy. No diddy. Test this out. Hej. Hej. You ever go to IKEA and you see the back of their shirts? It says Hej. 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 You ever go to IKEA and you see the back of their shirts? That's where the Hej is from. Now it's like an infinite echo, echo, echo. Let's fix that up for you guys. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. There you go. There you go. Show some love. Thanks for the love. Good morning. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Ooga, ooga doogas. Ooga dooga. We might have fallen short of our cell. But let's see what happens. Oh, this base. This base. What am I gonna do with you? Who has ever heard of the cartoon or show The Tick? If you have, let me know in the comments. That was an underrated cartoon when I was growing up. I loved it. I didn't appreciate it at first, but as I got a little bit older, around the tail end of its airing, I started to really take it in and enjoy it. And then they stopped showing it. Some years later, they made a show out of it. I never got to watch it, but I always wanted to watch it. And then I just recently learned that they made another show of it in the 20 teens. Obviously never heard of it, so I didn't watch it. I started watching the show that I wanted to watch originally. And man, they did a good job with it. Out and about. I don't expect there to be much action today, to be honest with you. So we'll see how it goes. So far, we're up. We're going to be doing a challenge with everyone. It's like, boy, if you don't get your big forehead out the way. Running amok, running up to time. Annie isolated, ready. Ready indeed. Jay-Z. Is that the real Jay-Z? Bought my dog a toothbrush yesterday. I don't think she likes it. It's too bad. Not up to her. F it. F you, F them, F everybody. The Tick is an underrated show. It's an underrated hero. The Tick and Earthworm Jim. And Spawn. Spawn. Super, super underrated. An awesome crossover would be The Tick and Earthworm Jim. Huangjiao Zhou. It's hard to pronounce that. Cough, cough. Cough, cough. When they laugh at the ha ha ha, there's nobody there. It's part of the process, my dear. Part of the process. Ha 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 ha. Check out this bizarre. It always glitches out. It glitches out until it doesn't. And then when it doesn't, she's good. She's good to go. Cough, cough. If you have been keeping up with the drones and the orbs, let me know. Because I think that stuff is about to pick up. And why I say I think it's going to pick up is because it's getting boring. And as somebody that's genuinely interested in the topic and has been looking at the topic for years, decades at this point, I'm getting bored of it. So if the novelty is wearing off, it's probably about to be the next step. So we'll see how that goes. What's going on in the world today? Let's see what's going on with this close. Were they charging us? Do we have to watch an ad again? Meta ends fact-checking as Zuckerberg vows to restore free expression. It's funny that you change your tune. All of a sudden you see that people want free speech, and you're like, you know what? Because they were saying before that there is free speech on their platform, that they just censor negative things, hate speech, and blah 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 blah. Fact check and all this nonsense. That there's no, they even said that there's no filtering or biases of either side or different topics. So you're saying that you are going to restore free speech. To be able to restore free speech means that you currently don't have it. And we've been saying that. As someone that comments on different things, I've noticed, because leading up to the election, the more I would comment on certain topics, the more I would actually get banned from commenting. It's like, you've broken community guidelines. You cannot comment until this day. Election happens, never happened again. But then they took my account away, saying that I was doing a romance scam and money laundering and fake reviews, which obviously didn't happen. So, Meta, you're full of crap. These wildfires are scary. Meta changes hate speech rules, dropping LGBTQ protections. So they were protected, fine, but they could attack whoever they wanted. I see how it is. Labor votes down new national inquiry into grooming gangs in the UK. What does that even mean? What does that even mean, Basil? Labor MPs. I'm not going to read that. Might get myself censored, demonetized, whatever the word is. Yep, keep it there. What's up, Byron? What's up, baby? Man. Could have went with that. There would have been a sniper entry. Look. Would we have even hit it during this session? No. Wouldn't have let us hit, so it wouldn't have happened, so it's okay. We'll keep it in the modest area and see how she goes. What I'm going to end up doing is making my own AI music. This suits me best. What's the next news? Remind me? 11. Yeah, like I said, I don't see much really happening in terms of volatility today. So if a trade doesn't really happen, don't be too surprised this morning. I'm not going to look for a buy entry because that's not what I had set out this morning. So I don't want to change things up now. Unless one of these guys says something that could spark something in our favor, great. Otherwise, we're just going to see what happens. See what happens this morning. Oh, the whole thing shifts when I do that? I had no idea. I had no idea, son. Let's see how this goes. Hold on. Sup, Byron? What's up, baby? It does count. It's official. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's all me. It's all me, baby. That's how we rollin'. The music's pretty mellow, actually. It's mellow, which is nice. It's mellow, which is nice, but I don't know sometimes if I want like calm, chill music or if I want to like be hyped up. I don't know. I think it depends on the day. It depends on the occasion. You had no intentions on saying anything, have you? I would destroy it. Destroy it. Destruction. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm waiting on that phone call. We'll leave that there. Beauty. Beautiful. My spidey sense detects that this malfunctioned over here. It didn't. Glitches out for you guys, right? Yeah? Yes. Yes, it does. Yes, indeedy do. There. For all my vertical people. Let's be inclusive. Putting on the show. Watch live. Modern slash and burn. The elite have planned a turning Los Angeles into a high-tech surveillance state. I hope not. I hope not, because the insurance companies canceled policies months ago on wildfires. So a bunch of these people, forget about the celebrities because they have money. Like I don't wish anyone to lose their home or lose their belongings or livelihoods or health or whatever. But let's talk about the regular folk, middle class and less. Even with insurance, now they've lost everything. Okay? So for them to recuperate everything, it's going to be almost impossible. Everything's going to be incinerated. So how are they going to be able to claim insurance? Insurance is going to say, let's say the ones that still have insurance, okay? The lucky ones. These are the lucky ones. The lucky ones are able to say, hey, I have insurance, no problem, let's get it covered. And let's say they have a good insurance company that says, hey, this is why you paid us and we will pay you out. That's why you're covered. We will cover this because this is obviously in your coverage and it obviously happened and it for sure wasn't your fault and we got you. But other than the value of the home, because clearly now, if you look around you, the market value of your home isn't what it was when you bought it, because there's no neighborhood. So they might use that. Let's say that they don't, and they say, okay, well, we're going to give you the value of your home when you insured it. Best case scenario. Okay? Best case scenario, your house is fully covered. We will have it rebuilt for you to the state that it was right before the fires. Cool. That part's covered. Best case scenario, and I don't think this is going to happen. They'll end up being like, here's a check. Possibly. Now, what about their stuff? How these things work, and if you have more experience with this than I do, please let me know, because I know a few people that had they lost their stuff in fires and their house burned down, whatever. I've had to do an insurance claim when I had my storage broken into, and I believe the process goes like this, because the people that went through fires went through similar. It's like, hey, you're insured with your belongings up to a certain amount. Cool. To get that, can you provide us a list of everything that was taken? In my case, everything that was taken. In this case, everything that was in that fire. Please provide us a list. A list with the value, a list of all of your belongings and the value of each thing, and if you have it, a receipt. If you have it. And I promise you, they'll deny, if not most of it, all of it. I had to fight them so hard so I could get the payout for that robbery. A friend of mine that had his place burned down, he said, like, it took him months. I think it took him over a year a few years actually, to get the payout of his burnt down house. And he said what they had to do, because he didn't know this at the beginning, what they had to do was, he said, you don't realize this, but everything counts. So when you open up your cabinets, bottle of Tylenol that you had already started to use, that counts. Your seasoning, sprays, cleaning supplies, everything counts in that case. That's not what I had taken out of my storage, so that wouldn't apply. But if I did have that in my storage, then that would apply. So again, in this scenario, best case scenario, they pay people out. The insurance companies that are good, which don't exist, pay people out their home. Now it's onto their belongings. They're going to have their belongings covered up until a certain amount. The insurance company is going to say, can you provide us a list of everything? You're not going to remember every single item in your home. You're going to say laptop, desk, couch, bed, computer, TV, this, that, towels. You make a huge list of everything. Like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank goodness, I have insurance. Oh, thank goodness, I have insurance. I'm gonna be covered. No, nice try. Can you show us? Can you prove to us that you had that? I could only imagine how much worse the insurance companies are in the US. I'm not saying that the insurance companies here are nice, but I know that the laws can be pretty gray, like fall into gray areas in the US. The fact that insurance companies were able to pull out months before this even happened, A, it's a conspiracy, or B, it's a coincidence, which I don't think it is. So like, what the hell? So it sucks to see this happen and watch people's lives basically get destroyed. That's on the material side. That's on the material side. What about health? What about health-wise? How many people have died that we don't even know about yet? We have no idea. As far as I know, we have no idea yet. I hope there are no casualties. I hope there are none. But probably there is. And if there aren't directly from it, it would be indirectly from it. Because like, I was thinking, if something like this were to happen like here, if something like this were to happen here, I don't even know how I would be able to pass through this. Not because of myself, but like my mom wouldn't last. Like if this place was like on fire or whatever, I don't even know if I could safely get her outside. Because her health situation is like very bad. So like I'm looking after her. Thankfully I can do that. But if we were in those wildfires, obviously it's like get out of a burning place, no problem. The entire streets are filled with smoke. Somebody with respiratory issues that is sensitive to odors, to like not clean air or whatever, cold air, too hot air, not enough air, whatever, that lacks oxygen or struggles to breathe, has COPD or asthma or anything like that, critical condition. Forget about being in the fire, being on the street, safely being on the street in this environment. They're not going to survive. And what, you're going to call an ambulance? You can't. They're not going to make it to you. Number one, an ambulance might not even be able to find you. Number one. And best case scenario, even if they could find you, you're not the only one calling for an ambulance. So you'd be lucky if you even got the ambulance. Let's say if you were to get in a car, can you even make it to a hospital? So I don't look forward to seeing the casualties and the injuries and stuff that come from this, because for sure people's loved ones have been affected by this. Forget about the material side, because that part sucks, but on top of the material side, their health and loved ones and stuff. And then you got to look at things from like zoom out. This is tragic. But what about other places in the world where, you know, they're at war and bombings are happening and stuff? It's like, this sucks, but they can keep it together. As long as they make it through this day, battling with material stuff is a walk in the park compared to half your city got blown up and you can't find your family. That's even worse, right? So if you woke up today and you scrolled past this this live or this video and you have your health, your family's okay, and you don't have to worry about fires or invasions or bombings or attacks, you're good. Like, thank God for that. Thank God for not being in that position, and send some positive vibes to those that are in that position. Because when life hits you like that, or worse, there's no time for depression. When life hits you like that, there's no time for inequality of others. Everyone's the same, and you're there to help each other. You're not going to be walking down the street and see someone struggling and just leave them there, because you're all suffering. You know what that means. Your fight or flight kicks in, and your instincts of saving yourself and others kicks in. Oh, right here, look. That's exactly what I was saying. Insurance policies canceled. Okay, there's no article. I'm not going to play the video because then I get copyright strike from Alex Jones, which is fine. No problem, Alex. I get it. Trump just told the truth about Ukraine war. Ukraine war is really just NATO. NATO trying to attack Russia. Let me get some water. Some water. Well, that was quick. Make sure you stay hydrated. Is this glitching out? Glitching out, I see. Trump. NATO is taking advantage of the US. We know that. On the Wednesday show, Alice says Trump just told the world the truth about Ukraine war, saying NATO broke its deal with Russia, never to put troops on their border, and essentially saying that the West is to blame for antagonizing Russia. That's true. And bringing the planet to verge of thermonuclear war. That's true. Whether you like Russia or not, I like Russia. I like Russia, I like Russians, I like Ukraine, I like Ukrainians. But whether you like it or not, that's exactly what happened. The problem there in that whole conflict is NATO. So at the end of the day, like, NATO, what the hell are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish by poking a bear? If anything, Ukraine should be pissed at NATO for allowing NATO to use them like that. The fact that Ukraine is allowing themselves to be used by NATO to attack Russia, like, says a lot about the person leading Ukraine. If anything, to help Ukraine, you guys should be fighting back against NATO for being like, hey, like, why did you put us in this position to attack people that you don't like? Like, that's our neighbors. And okay, maybe we didn't see eye to eye, but we were fine before you guys stepped in. You're right, I didn't see it come up. Stream tunes. Stream tunes. Chiptune, dubstep, Christmas. What else we got? Pets. I'm not listening to that. Content creator. Let's see content creator.
I have to finish this paper.
You don't have to finish any paper. What was this one like? That is too like Taylor Swift-ish. Katy Perry-ish. Oh man, this is the original. They got me. The Matrix got me. The Matrix got me today. You guys got me good. Chill, not so loud. The neighbors can hear you. Got that. Got that, got that, got that. Back to front. What is this, like Meek Mill? Experts say political uncertainty could derail major carbon capture projects. Wow, this whatever is in here, I bet you if we unpack this just from the headline, and I don't like doing headline reading, although it does create topics, but just from the headline itself, I bet you this will uncover seeds of the real reason why Meta, Mark Zuckerberg, is restoring free speech. I bet you. Let's take a look. In one of the most important cases of the social media age, free speech and national security collide at the Supreme Court on Friday in arguments over the fate of TikTok, a wildly popular digital platform. Yes, we know that roughly half the people in the US use for entertainment and information. TikTok says it's planned to shut down the social media site in the US by January 19 unless the Supreme Court strikes down or otherwise delays the effective date of law aimed at forcing TikTok's sale by its Chinese parent company. Working on a tight deadline, the justices also have before them a plea from President-elect Donald Trump, who has dropped his earlier support for a ban, to give him and his new administration time to reach a political resolution and avoid deciding the case. It's unclear if the court will take the Republican president-elect's view. Let's see. TikTok and China-based ByteDance, as well as content creators and users, argue the law is a dramatic violation of the Constitution's free speech guarantee. So far, this gives me the impression of Mark Zuckerberg trying to be like, hey, TikTok's leaving, come back. Come back, guys. Don't focus on TikTok. We got free speech over here. We're bringing free speech back. It's cool now. Expressing yourself is cool now, guys. Now that we can't restrict your conversations, please come back, is what he's saying. What a lizard. Please, Mark Zuckerberg, if you're listening, can you please restore my Instagram? I wasn't money laundering or fake reviews or romance scam. I don't know why you had to ban me. I was being solicited for romance scam and I reported both the accounts and I get banned. Right. Sorry, I zoned out. My bad. Let's continue. Before we continue, let's glitch out of the matrix for a quick sec. Make sure everything's as it should. And it begins. In December, panel 3, whatever President proposes, I'm just going to skim through this, Joe. The fact that they are making TikTok make a decision by the day before the new president shows you how political of a move this actually is. Because if this really was about law, justice, fairness, constitution, blah, 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 and proper business practice, it wouldn't matter. Like, it wouldn't have to fall on the day before the new president. But they won't do it because they know that that president will put a stop to it, because you do have freedom of speech on that platform, and he's been for that. And now he's riding along with Elon, whether you like either of them or not. Whether you like them or not, you have to admit that they are more on the free speech side than the other side is. Okay? You don't have to like what they say, and that's the point. That's the point. You don't have to like what they say. That's the whole point of freedom of speech. For you to be able to say and express your thoughts and opinions and beliefs. And for people to agree or disagree or fall in the middle or whatever. And clearly, the side that has been against that, because they've been wanting one-sided, they've been wanting a one-sided narrative this entire time. It's not too happy with that. So what a coincidence that TikTok has to make a decision the day before the free speech president comes in. Whether you like the guy or not, okay, whether you agree with him or not, no one's calling him a saint. I'm not defending the guy's personal life. I don't know his personal life. I'm just saying, from where I sit, he's been more for free speech than the other president. And that's a fact. Definitely been more for free speech than our prime minister. What Bay Street wants in a new prime minister. Yeah, right. Let's see this. The impact of Trump's pose. Okay, this is where all the interesting news is hiding. Hi. Hi. All the way from up your muckluck. I'll have to watch videos. I don't want to get copyright strike. That's the issue. So this is like Home Improvement 2.0. Shifting gears. Sounds like Home Improvement.
Travelers and Canadian investors always have their eye on this graph, the value of the Canadian dollar versus the US dollar. It's been under pressure for months, as you can see, a steady decline since the fall, taking it now below 70 cents US for only the fourth time since the mid-1990s. It briefly surged by almost a cent US on Monday following news regarding the planned resignation of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau as the leader of the Liberal Party and, of course, by extension, as Prime Minister.
If you don't understand what this guy is talking about, let me put it this way. For us, as Canadians, we love buying things from the US. It's always more expensive for us to buy things, but things are always cheaper in the US than they are here. There's less taxes there. So we're able to buy better things. It's a bit pricier, but it's better. It's better to buy in the US. Our dollar isn't that strong, but that's just the way it's been, and that's fine. Our dollar has been going down by a lot. It's almost at 50%. It's like power. So we have to almost spend twice as much. So for every dollar American, it's $1.44 Canadian. So if we want to buy a dollar's worth of American something, it's going to cost us $1.44 plus whatever the bank charges.
For more on what a new government could mean to the Canadian currency,
so it's almost $1.50.
An expert and one of our regular guests, Carl Shimada, is Chief Market Strategist at Corpay, and he joins us in studio right now. Thanks, Carl, for coming in.
Absolutely, great to see you.
How much are politics in Canada?
Thanks to my brother
dollar?
Dennis, I can't watch things at regular speed.
Of the politics being
I can't watch things at regular speed anymore. It's too slow.
Liberal Party.
So I could imagine, I appreciate you guys' patience listening to me because I speak like a monotone robot.
To be perfectly blunt, I don't think that the impact of
So thank you.
Of Trudeau's resignation has really been priced into the Canadian dollar. I don't think that was the big driver that actually played out on Monday. What was really happening is that tariff threats and the potential for a narrower set of tariffs were boosting global currencies against the U.S.
Oh my goodness. If only. That's the thing with the playlist. We are restricted to which ones we can play because of copyright strikes. Like when I was doing things in webinar fashion, I was able to play whatever music because obviously it was not on YouTube. But while we're here, we have to play by community guidelines. So I can't put regular music. I don't know how people like DJ academics and stuff are able to do like song reviews and things like that, where they're able to play music and not get a copyright strike. I'd like to learn how. I don't think I'd be able to do that here because we're not doing music reviews and that's not what this channel is about. Zelensky says Western troops in Ukraine would help force Russia to peace. Come on, man. Come on. You're Your issue is NATO, not Russia. Here in Canada, our Prime Minister, because whether he says he resigned or not, or thinks of resigning, I don't know. Just here's what they proposed. They're going to ban more guns. No, guns are not legal here, for the record. So people don't have guns. You can go get a license and maybe go get a gun, and you can only have that gun in a locked box with your designated route from your home to the shooting range. And if you get caught outside of that with your weapon, you get charged, sent to jail, whatever. So even people with licenses and registered firearms, that's the word I was looking for, firearms, they can't just walk with a thing concealed even to protect themselves. That's not, you can't do that here. It's not like the US. So their plan is to ban more guns. Okay, that doesn't change anything. And the guns that they confiscate, they're going to send to Ukraine to help with the war. That's their plan. We're going to send you hand-me-down guns. That's Canada's solution. We have problems. We have our own problems over here. And the best way to solve these problems is to send Ukraine billions of dollars and our criminals guns. And ban the people that follow the laws and register their guns. I don't know, Jim. I don't know. I don't know about that, Jerry. With partner in Malaysia and UK. Master International. Oakville. What happened? What happened? Explain to me what happened. Why did everything cut off? Make it happen. Make it happen. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're doing this live. Try to go live every single day. No smokes, no mirrors. Here for you. Here for the people. We were able to help a bunch of people be successful just from these lives alone in 2024. So we're looking to ramp that up in the new year for 2025. So make sure you hit me up. Join our free community. Got access to it down in the description. So make sure you join the Telegram channel. We got a free challenge coming up. Free group challenge. Don't miss out. No smokes, no mirrors. We do this live. Making sure that we disrupt the industry by pissing off your favorite guru. They charge you to join their lives, and we do it here for free. And the only thing I ask is for a like and subscribe and to come back for free. Come back for free so we can continue to disrupt the industry and piss everybody off. The next set of news is at 11. And let me know where you're tuning in from. We're here in Toronto, Canada. We got people from India, Bangladesh, Morocco, all across the US, Arizona, Wisconsin, New York. No, they're not able to attend anymore. Miami, and different parts of Canada. Oh, and officially now in Africa. So, we got people from everywhere on these lives and in our community. What a drop. Well, if you didn't want to join, you didn't have to. Jeez. Glitch out. Take the opportunity. Take the opportunity and run with it. Oh, Lucy, you ants. Who knows this? Who knows Newgrounds? This is OGs. Yep. If I had stuck to making videos, I'd have a way different outcome. But then I got a girlfriend. That's what ruined everything. Was it though? Was it really? I'll have to look at the dates because my video is still there. Part of it. For sure is part of it. I think it was my interest started to change from Counter-Strike, StarCraft, and making cartoons to girls. See? Distraction. Where's she now? Kids. She's got kids, I think. I don't know. I don't know what happened to her. What was I gonna look for? There's Newgrounds. Oh, right. Let's see what the state of crypto is. Woof, woof. Oh, we can move them around. What is this? AI? Is this to like cater to these web boys? Come on, guys. If you're buying this coin because of her, you deserve to be rug pulled. Market cap is 1.51 billion. Really? These are the exchanges it's on. Links. Okay. Let's see it on TradingView. Really, guys? I don't even know what to say to you guys. Like, what is the use case of this? Is this just a meme coin? Like, what is this? AI 16s, of course, Android 16. For those that don't know. That was Android 16, okay. Some of you are familiar with Android 18, and then of course there's Android 17. Okay. So that's what I'm assuming. But then why is it a picture of a girl? Clearly somebody doesn't know Dragon Ball, but whatever. 16 is the first venture capital DAO led by AI agents. The project is led by AI agents at PM Eric, like Primerica, and aims to leverage AI and collective intelligence to make investment decisions. Their goal is to redefine venture capitalism in the age of artificial intelligence. Who believes this? This is a rug pull. Please don't buy this. Please don't buy this. Please, nobody buy this coin. Please. The only reason why this is pumping is because of the avatar. Bunch of horny, like, under 25-year-olds buying into this nonsense just because of some girl with D or G size cups, some anime girl. That's the only reason why they're putting money into this. All of you deserve to have your money lost here. I hope you know that. If you're buying this, if you're buying AI 16Z, you deserve to have your money taken away. About. I'm not buying this. No. I don't believe any of this nonsense. Related articles. 2025's first major trend, why AI agents are taking over crypto. I bet you this isn't even about the token. It's just a topic. AI agents. First, okay, so it's talking about AI agents. The fact that they put... I'm going to get pissed off. I like the concept here. I like the concept. But the fact that that is the avatar, some anime girl with a big chest. If that is the selling feature, that is a red flag. If a girl like that were real and spoke to anybody that even put money in this token, that would be a red flag. Because she obviously wants something other than your personality. Because if you're stupid enough to put money into that token, like, I don't know. Anyways. Whiff. Rune. I'm not promoting crypto coins, crypto tokens. We're looking for fun. What was that one that I had? Torrent. But how's Torrent doing? Please don't get me upset. Okay, good. It hasn't recovered. Why would you say that, Edwin? Because I sold it back over here. Around here. And I was crashing. That's where I sold it. Chili's baby back ribs. Glop, 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 glop. What am I looking at? Okay, 1 year max. This is what I'm looking for. Candlesticks. Candlesticks. Goes back further than this. Why it doesn't show? I don't know. I like that it has the trading view link right there. That is Nifty. Why is it only showing from 2022? Is that one? When did I buy it? Okay, so that's when it came out. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense now. Let's look up these old ones. Chili's. Chili's. Chili baby back ribs. I almost bought ribs yesterday. I believe I had this here. No. I think this was... No, not this. I think here. So I remember I had like... It went into like double digits. It was like pennies and then went up to more pennies. So it was like under 10 cents. Pretty sure it's here. Alice. Let's look up Alice. My neighbor Alice. Never recovered. It was around that same time, 2022. Never came back. And the cat came back, never. Like the song, the cat came back the very next day. Here, the cat came back, never. The cat came back, never. Said it was a pump and dump. What's the other ones? What is this? What is this? Where's that other one that was just here? Are you for real? We have to check this out. You're kidding me. This is the total opposite. What's the market cap? 106.55 million. When did this come out? Of course. They just made it. To reiterate, I do not promote coins, tokens, crypto projects, stocks. I do not promise profits. I do not trade for anybody. This is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. We do this live for free. No smokes, no mirrors, no gimmicks. We have a free community, so make sure you hit me up to access that. There's a link down below in the description to join the free Telegram channel. We have a free Telegram group, but we don't let just anybody in there. So if you'd like to join the channel, by all means, you can. Link in the description if you want to join the group. It is free, but you got to go through me directly. Even though it's free, We're not looking for beggars or choosers or people that want to promote nonsense or want handouts or things done for them. This is for people that are serious about that want to learn how to trade and invest or educate themselves properly. Too many people are being sold on the idea of hype, fast profits, and get rich quicks, and all of that is BS, and it's not true. Where did the other one go? Where's Android 16? Android 16Z, where did it go? It was just here. Did these change? By the hour? Where did it go? Imagine we just Mandela effect matrix glitched. We're in an alternate reality where the first one is gone. Okay, here it is. AI 16Z, so it's real. We didn't matrix glitch. So that's some good news. Please don't buy any of these. Don't buy any of these tokens, please. Nobody buy any of this. If you are to put money into any of these things, take it like gambling. Okay? Please, it's going to come down to the right psychology. It's not investing. It's gambling. Okay? You don't know. First of all, most of you don't know how to research any of these. Secondly, you probably don't even have money to really lose. If you can't comfortably say, if I lose this $1,000, I don't care, you can't invest it. Okay? Because I've seen it where people say, no, it's fine. I have $1,000 to invest. It goes down $20 and they're panicking. So if you're not in the position to say, if I lose this money, I don't care. If you can't say that comfortably, you are not in a position to invest. Instead of focusing on investing, focus on educating yourself or get a second job. It's totally fine. With stocks, you can't just buy a stock, but at least you know that it's like gone through regulations and securities and all this stuff, regulatory bodies. So there's some type of security with buying stocks blindly. You're still not investing. You're also gambling if you just do it without looking it up. But at least you know it's backed by something for it to be in that position. Here it's a wild, wild west. You would still be gambling if you blindly did that on the stock market, but at least you know it's somewhat secured, so it could turn into an investment. But the initial act is gambling. If you're copying someone that is experienced, you're not an investor. You are investing, but also gambling at the same time. So take the time to educate yourself. I'll be right back. Gonna get some more water. Pippin. Okay, we gotta see this. Let's look up Scotty. Scotty, what's going on? Fill me in. Man, okay. You got my attention. This is normal. Sort of. Normal to here. Rug pulled. Rug pulled. So what's about to happen? What is this coin? Pippin is an SVG unicorn drawn. I kind of figured that. I kind of figured it was a unicorn. Or a blob. It is unicorn drawn using the latest LLM benchmarks on ChatGPT 4.0. It is an autonomous AI agent on X. So is that the trend? AI agents. Was created by Yohei Nakajima, a recognized. I'm not gonna tell you guys. Look at this. I screwed it up. Okay. Doesn't help that I screwed up typing it out. Recognize. British English. Recognize. A recognized innovator. Thought leader. So if the creator, I'm assuming it's Japanese, I don't think they're typing in British. Nobody types. Unless you're from the UK. You don't write like that. Even Canadians don't write like that. We are Commonwealth. So we write very similar to UK, and we're like a blend of US. Most of the world writes English, US English. What is this? He is known for his build in public approach and has been at the forefront of the AI for venture capital movement, launching over 100 plus AI driven prototypes, automation agents. Sounds like a scam. Thousands of GitHub stars, dozens of whatever. If this is a real guy and he's actually behind this project, then makes sense why it has some whatever. But like, are you able to demonstrate what the hell it's buying into? This is just like, I could have written this. Pippin by, you know, best-selling author that's whatever, that is all for transparency and helping community to enrich blah 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 blah. It doesn't really do anything. Oh, they disappear just like that. Chill guy. Well, Bailey, I hope you cashed out. Hope you cashed out, Bailey. I'm just a chill guy. Leave page. Scottie Pippen. Chill guy. Fwog? I like that. I like that. For sure it's a rug pull. All of these are rug pulls. Look. It's doing all right. If you got in when it started, you've maybe what, 9 times your money? 9, 10 times your money, around there. Now if you sold over here, let's say you held, you got greedy, pumped up, you held because you're like, I'm gonna hold to $1. All of us would have thought that. Didn't make it to the $1. It's coming down, crashes down, it's 53, whatever. You're like, oh, you know what? It's 50 cents. I'll wait for it to pump back up to 70 cents, 75, then I'll sell. Then it comes back down, crashes down to here, comes back up. Let's say you sold at about 50 cents. Let's say it came back down to here, 47. That's good profit. That's good profit. This here, this is all you needed. From here to here is all you need.
Don't stop.
Intenso relaxo. Before we go there, what is this? I was gonna look at Bitcoin, but what is this?
Don't stop.
It's already over. Is it though? Is it though? Is it really? Hold our... People are asking. Not a good sign. Not a good sign, Jim. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. Look at this crazy pump over here. 25, 15, 48. 0.5. Here's a question. What even is this coin? Grab Bitcoin. About. It's nothing. Nothing. This coffee's putting me to sleep. $2.20. 11:22 hours. I said at the beginning I didn't expect much volume to be happening, and that's unfortunately what's happening today. What I was going to look at was Bitcoin. What's our market cap for the day? 1.87 trillion. When I was growing up, man, I sound like an old guy now. When I was in school, there's a movie called Austin Powers. And the villain in Austin Powers would threaten the world with, like, you know, something evil unless they paid him $1 billion. He had, I guess I don't remember, he's from the past or something. And so back in those days, villains would ask for $1 million. That was the idea. But they were catching him up to speed that no, $1 million is nothing. You have to ask for like $1 billion. And that's like a crazy number. This was in late 90s, early 2000s. I'm pretty sure it was late 90s, close to 2000. No. It was early 2000s. And as a kid, watching the movies, $1 billion is like, I don't even know how many zeros that is. I didn't even know how many zeros a million was, let alone a billion. 100 was a lot. And so as I got older, matured, teens, early 20s, $1 billion became more normal. 10 billion and then 100 billion was like crazy numbers. Hundreds of billions is still crazy numbers. To see a company hit $1 trillion company, which we have a few of them now, is like unimaginable. For Bitcoin market cap to be $1.87 trillion, that is insane. Like, if you were to split $1.87 trillion amongst the entire population of the world, how much would that be? How much does the Earth cost? Earth's population. What is it, 7 billion? World's population total, the United Nations exceeded mid-2022, 300,000. Okay, great, thank you. So, 8 billion in 2022. Just call it the 8 billion now. Okay, so in 2022 it was just under 8 billion, so let's call it 8 billion. 8 billion people. Oh, you wouldn't see that if it didn't. Cool. 8. What was it? 1.87 trillion dollars. Ads, of course. 1.87 trillion dollars. We maxed out the calculator. That's nice. That's as far as we go. Okay. $1.87 trillion. Divided by 8 billion people. We could pay everybody in the entire world $233.75 US. Which, in the grand scheme of things, is not a lot to people in first world countries, but in third world nations, that's a lot. How many goats could you buy with that? Think of the goats you could buy with that. Would somebody please think of the goats? Did I do that right? So 233.75. Let's see if we can do this. 8.7 trillion divided by 8 billion. Can we even do that? See? Just making sure I had the right amount of zeros before somebody humiliates me online. See, this generation is so spoon-fed, it's not even funny. Even just knowing the zeros, you guys don't have to know that. You guys don't even know what an abacus is. You don't know how to multiply. You don't understand how decimals work. You don't understand fractions. You just use ChatGPT and Google like this. You get the answers. And this is why most of you have mutated chromosomes. Anyways, with that being said, enjoy your chromosomes. We try to go live every single day. We do this live for free, no smokes, no mirrors. We've been helping people advance with their trading journey. So if you'd like that to be you also, make sure you hit me up on Instagram, executive_zone1. Until they restore my Instagram, Edwin D. Zapata. Until then, that's what I'm using. To join the free Telegram channel, it's in the description below. To join our free Telegram group, make sure you hit me up on Instagram or on Telegram directly and DM me the word YouTube so I know you came from here. Keep smiling. Don't let anybody piss you off. Make sure you like and subscribe. We try to go live every single day, help you out. Other than that, see you on the next one. 9:15 a.m. Eastern time is when we go live. So keep smiling, don't let anybody piss you off, and I'll see y'all on the next one.